Welcome back to Stories, Path of Destinies. Been a while since I played this. What, a day? So let's see where it takes us. Or me, rather. You're just watching. Up the stairs.
Bernardo wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really long tentacles.
No, it's just there so you can use the hook. Level up. Excellent. Alright. Oh yeah, I needed the altar.
It was time to make a new sword.
Really? Guess I have enough parts now to build a sword. What's this? Use altar. One skill point available. Shield hooking. I'll take another aggressive defense.
He welcomed them back like it was at a reunion.
So, there's a forge. Come on, die already. And they're dead. I wonder if there's more than one type of enemy.
A legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Bernardo shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun? No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk.
Toad. More minerals.
Sometimes, Bernardo really hated inanimate objects.
So, I guess I go with the stairwell. Yeah, you can't fall off.
Bernardo had found his game changer. He would ignore all distractions and focus on the Sky Ripper. A crafting bench.
Yeah,
Bernardo
of
wondered
course
what he
there
could
is.
make with it.
Hero sword. Current level. Void blade. Firestorm. Huh. Void. Winterhorn. Well, can make the firestorm.
This burning sword from the south was terrific for barbecuing sausages and ravens.
Great. I can also upgrade my hero sword. Great. Next level 2. Wonderful.
Renato wondered what would happen if he jumped. Would he be rescued by an emergency platform?
No. Yeah, this wasn't so hard. Oh, come on. I was changing swords.
Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Renato.
And I'm dead. You have died. Restore. Yeah, restart.
Ooh, Renato hated warlocks. The way they stayed back and lobbed pain and death from a distance. Cowards. Really dangerous, effective cowards.
Okay. All dead. Wonderful. Yeah, let's move on.
In this chest, there were woodcuts of amazingly beautiful vixens wearing no clothes at all. And something
Really?
more useful.
And the down will be cool again.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you limber. Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, of course he was.
Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen till our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed. Irving still believes in string theory.
At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use.
Well, I got the weapon and I'm gonna use it. So let's see, Calaveras.
Renato was about to leave when he was stopped by one of the scientist toads.
There is something else you should know. There are rumors the Ravens are searching for an ancient artifact on a nearby desert island. There are legends of something called the Iblis Stone, a gem of great and evil power.
Where is this island? Asked Renato.
Yeah, sort of that way?
Said the toad, pointing vaguely west.
Location
The
revealed.
fleet was already there. There was nothing Renato could do about it. For the moment. Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Sky Ripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
Great.
Maybe it was the cold. But after a few steps, Renado's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renado dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies, even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies. Some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. No, okay.
Wow.
It wasn't all that much simpler, no. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
Okay. Workbench. Well, I can't make anything.
What else could you hook?
I don't know, I don't care. What? That wasn't enough to level up.
Ooh,
great.
Sparkly, thought Renado.
And I need much more ore. Wow! Got killed in one, well, 2 hits.
You shall not pass!
Wow. Have to kill that warlock fast. Okay, he's done.
Come over here.
Yeah, can't grab him. And another level up. The good, the bad, and the grunt. We got an achievement there.
Renado, smash!
Yeah, break everything. Well, I can't open this door. I can open this one. But I'll go on the other way and see what's there. Enemies.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes, with pictures and addresses and everything.
Warlocks is dead. Wonderful.
He tried to focus on the now. The ravens who seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from?
Can't go back.
Were there
Oh, come
giant
on.
raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? Ooh, he didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calvaris would help. He would make Renato feel better about using the Sky Ripper. And then Renato wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Probably gonna get the Sky Reaper and find out it doesn't do anything.
Have you ever felt you were just going round in circles?
No.
Renato felt like that.
Anything over here? No? Good.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs. Renato had been focusing all his energies on the Sky Ripper. If Calaveras could not fix it, he'd be out of options. He would have to assault the Imperial fleet empty-handed.
No. Altar. And now the aggressive defense is fully upgraded. Excellent. What am I gonna get next? Speed. What's this?
Calaveras had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance you'll destroy the universe.
Oh,
That's
wonderful.
pretty good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.716s in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
Yeah, no, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess.
Oh no,
As he
I'm
sailed away
gonna
from the
use
mountains,
this one.
Renato could see clouds darkening. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he gamble the universe?
Yes, he
On
could.
the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 6s in a row?
So what? This is the end? Yeah, I kinda doubt that. Come on, enough with the loading times.
The battle was not going spectacularly well. What had the
No
rebels
other
been
choice.
thinking? They'd been thinking he would bring the Sky Ripper, or the Iblis Stone, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow, or turn her. Couldn't he use the Sky Ripper just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right? He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky Ripper. He just
Why
brought
not?
it along, in case.
Okay, time to face the Emperor and use the Sky Reaper on him.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
What do you mean? Oh, enemies. They hit you a few times and you're dead.
Wow! That hurt!
You have died. Okay, this
Renato
went
wondered if he
better,
could learn to cook this way. Probably not.
but I'm out of health. What was this? Energy.
Renato felt a little better.
So many ships.
When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
I wonder why. Rogue sword.
Don't look down, he thought.
all dead. I need health.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Wonderful. Anger management. Nice.
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because you'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though. And he always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 128 chances to win. But one of them, he'd destroy the universe. Ooh, that seemed a bit serious. Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Skyripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizzbin. That could work.
Ah, come on, where is this Emperor?
That is how we do it, said Renato to himself.
Great. How do I get over there? No, I don't. Shield the enemy. And all dead. Wow.
He set up the Skyripper and let it warm up. He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that, she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Or I know the odds. Good, because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it. Just once, he said. Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. He had to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The Skyripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was awesome. And then he noticed there was a hole in the air.
Of course there was.
Like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Fernando, and then everything fell into the hole and was gone.
And good riddance.
Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
So, new story completed. Story 21. The Skyroller's Guide to the Galaxy. What kind of hero are you? A hero who is willing to risk space, time, the universe and everything if the odds are in his favor. Yeah, pretty much. So... Tier 2 skills unlocked. New location of Desert Temple. Well, I might continue this later. Bye.